Looking out upon the city lights.
Even though we're only like 5 hours away, that 2,500 miles of ocean.
And the stars above the ocean. Well, of course, I went from Honolulu to St. Paul, Minnesota in, September 1964. And I had never been to the mainland before as an adult. I think I'd been there once when I was 5. And so I had no conception of what Minnesota was like. I had seen the yearbook from McAllister, where I was. And so it was strange. Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy to leave again.
If you were smart, you tended to go to mainland college, and it seems like it was kind of what was expected of me as well.
Took my clothes and put them in my bags. I took, I think, about 24 Aloha shirts. And I honestly felt like a man from another planet. I mean, nobody else was wearing anything like what I was wearing. And after a while, I stopped wearing them because I, was dressed truly like an alien.
Well, the people here seem different to me. They have different expectations, perhaps, of how one should behave.
I had no conception of the ocean, or at least how wide it was, and the fact that it was 2,400 miles from Hawaii to the west coast, and then another probably 2,000 miles to Minnesota. I struggled with it later as I tried to come to terms with who I was and where I was from, and I began to think of Hawaii as pieces of flotsam on a huge, boundless sea. That was the image that I finally was able to produce that gave me a sense of where I was from.
Before my days, it was kind of unusual if you left to go to the mainland. It was really more the exception, yeah. Even when I think about it now, I don't know if I would, even at my age, because it's really an adjustment, to move away from home, not see your family. I don't think I'd be able to do it, even at my age right now.
I think if I had stayed in Hawaii, I would have either been a very happy person and would have managed a bank or, something like that.
And so I'd like to say that I would make the same decision, except I know that I probably would have had so much of an easier time staying home that...
Or I would have, been depressed and committed suicide. And, but I think being away was liberating, truly liberating, that it opened all sorts of other doors.
I have a... I don't know if I could answer the question, I guess, right now. I guess Hawaii really is my home in the more emotional, overarching sense, because it feels so much more comfortable to me, and I feel like I don't have to act so much as I have to act on the mainland, trying to be more like how everyone, or how I think everyone expects me to be.
Looking out into the city night, it's not easy to leave again. Each time Honolulu City Lights stir up memories in me. Each time Honolulu City Lights will bring me back. again.